Howdy y'all. Thought I'd share this with y'all. It's something thought about when I was repairing my pellet trap. The back of it started getting a little holy. So replaced the back and put the new corrugated plastic on the front. I mean, I got tons of this. I replace this all the time, but thought, well, it's time to clean out the pellets too. Put some fresh mulch in it. I've got rubber mulch in here. So thing is now, how do you get to all the, if you're wanting to save your pellets for the lead, it's a good way to separate it. You know, last time I sat there and hand picked that stuff out, it was like, took forever. Didn't really recover a whole lot. I think there was quite a bit in this one this time. But anyway, I got me my old Frankfurt Arsenal wet tumbler media separator. I guess it's not just wet, you can use it for dry too. The one that just goes on a standard bucket, and we're going to use it just like we was tumbling cases. We're going to do a big handful of it. Quite a bit in here. Now the reason I still have this one, but I got the new one. Pardon me while I get some sweat out of my eyes. You buy this by itself to go in the deal. You get these things that go in here on it. Supposed to help keep the pins and the medias from going all over the place, but it's a pain in the butt, so that's the reason I bought one of the enclosed ones. But anyway, now found out that the 25 calibers aren't going through it, but all the 22s and 177s are. Could have made this about probably a half an inch to an inch smaller diameter. It would work a whole lot better on this bucket. I know some people that's cut slits in it to drop it down too, so then you don't even have to have these. This ain't perfect, but some of them are falling out on the table here, but you can pick them back up. Got some pretty good separation there. Come around, get the 25s down to the bottom. Bring you in here and let's show you. All right, you can see there's some 25s. Just take them out and put them in the bucket. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but let me take this off. And I know it's not perfect, but I mean, I've done separated quite a bit here. It's going to make it a lot easier to get the other stuff out of here. This is rubber. Some of it will float, some of it won't. with all the paper will. You can fill this up with water, and what floats to the top, skim off, and then pour it off and do some more lead recovery. So when we get done, we'll come back and we'll see how much lead we got. Alright, so we got it all cleaned up, and you're thinking, it's like, as many pellets as I shoot, it's like, there'll be a lot more than that, but that's quite a bit of pellets. You know, I've shot in probably 500 or so in the past couple of weeks, if not more than that. But anyway, got my tumbler media separator all cleaned up. We ended up with a bucket of good reusable rubber mulch. We'll save that when we recycle the next one. Target's all ready to go, so let's come in here and weigh this. Before I do this, so before I move the camera in, don't hesitate to use your PPE. I know probably somebody's going to say something, oh, look at all that lead dust and stuff. That's me, okay? You do what you need to do, I'll do what I need to do. Second thing too is, okay, like I said, once I got it all separated, I took the bucket and filled it with water, and all this plastic cardboard stuff that breaks off and goes in there, the pieces of targets that's in there, all that stuff floats right to the top, boom. Plus a lot of the mulch, the rubber mulch, some of it floats to the top. And you just get that stuff off of it, and then you start working it down, kind of like if you was, you know, sifting for gold, you know, type thing, where the lead will stay on the bottom, and you just keep working it, pulling the stuff off of it, pouring the water out, putting some fresh in until you finally get it done. The next thing is, do not throw this into a hot molted pot of lead. Don't care how much you let it dry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let mine sit out here in the hot Texas sun. It's been breaking 100 every day, and it's supposed to break another 100 for the next, you know, 10 days or so. So I'll just leave this out here in the sun, let it dry good. But then at that, this is what I'll start my pot off when I go to smelting lead. I'll throw this in there and get this melted down first. You can dry it somehow, however you want to do it, but do not throw it into a hot pot of lead. I don't care how good you dried it, there still could be moisture in it. But anyway, let me pull you in here and show you how much we recovered. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see, turn it on here, see if we can see this. Yep, there we go. 4 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Now, we still got obviously some pieces of plastic in here, and I've seen some BBs in here that I'll have to get out. These little red tips off of the Predator pellets, stuff like that. But that's what we ended up with. Basically 4.5 pounds of lead to start off a pot of smelting with. Well, thanks for watching.